Yo, Guesty here, and welcome to WhatsUp Mod, and a big welcome back to everyone too, because it's been a little while since I've actually made a video, due to being on holidays and also Christmas, as a lot of you would expect. So today I'm checking out a pretty big mod, and it's called the More Explosives mod. It's should be very exciting one actually, and I'm also going to be putting out quite a lot more mod reviews, and also just some random little tutorials and extra things, because as a lot of you may know, have now migrated my Let's Plays to another channel called G&H Game, and I'll leave a link in the description, and also probably an annotation on screen, just so you can all be aware of what that is. I'd love you to go check it out, because it's turning out to be a really cool sort of Let's Play with a bit of a twist actually. So if you want to not have to watch all my Let's Plays, then maybe I recommend just watching the last episode of my Let's Play, the Treehouse, and then continuing on from there, because it's starting to really heat up with what's actually happening in it. So anyway, let's find my mod valley for a start, and then we'll get on to making this mod review. Alright, we're coming into Mod Valley now. I also, if any of you want me to mix up my mod testing arena at all, let me know, because I'll be more than happy to actually make a new mod arena, because this one is getting a little bit old, past its use by date. So any suggestions on a new mod valley would be amazing, or a new mod arena I should say. Okay, so as the name suggests, this adds more explosives to the game, and more explosives it does add, and without any delay at all, I've found the exact thing I was after, which is oil. And you can get oil by a 1 in 5 chance of it dropping from when you mine coal. So we'll just mine a few more of these. Oh, there's another one. There's some coal. So it seems to be, yeah, well, apparently it is 1 in 5, so it does seem a little bit more than that at the moment, but that's alright, because the more the better. And you can also actually craft the oil, just in case you are completely out of luck in finding it. And to craft the oil itself is just using coal in an arrangement like this, and you'll get 5 oil. So that's very cool, and this is like your base building block for most of the things. Okay, so what these oil blocks are used for is for another base ingredient in the game, and that's called plastic. So there are 2 ways to make plastic. The first way is probably the cheapest, and that is just using your oil like this and some sugar in the center, and that'll give you 4 bits of plastic. And then the other way is using slime balls, and slime balls are a bit hard to come by in your normal survival maps, so that's why there's the sugar option, but you will get more plastic from this way. Okay, from the plastic we can branch out again, and we can start making some more exciting items. And first of all is what's called det cord, and it's pretty, well, it's kind of inexpensive because of the fact that you actually get 64 blocks from just this one crafting recipe. But this is like basically what is used to detonate everything in the mod, or in the game actually, because it's like the fastest exploding item in the game. And then the next off is C4, which is created just like this, surrounding a TNT with plastic, creating C4 or plastic explosives. Okay, next up is landmines, and landmines are created like this with pressure plates and TNT, and you'll get 6 from that one recipe. And then with the landmines you can also create anti-personnel landmines, which is surrounding the landmine itself with arrows. There is then bundled C4, which is like created like this. There's lava bombs created like this with netherrack. Tunneling explosive created with C4 and stone, flat stone. A time bomb created with repeaters and C4. Bombs are created using TNT in the center surrounded by iron. The big daddy of all the explosives, the nuclear explosive, created with 9 blocks of TNT. And of course we need a way of setting all these off without getting too close, so we create an explosive diffuser, and then underneath the diffuser we place a button to create a remote detonator. As I mentioned earlier, you can also create fireworks with obsidian and gunpowder. There's also 6 type of smoke grenades which can be made. First of all, using an ink sac to create a black one, and obviously surrounded in sugar and gunpowder. Cactus green to create green ones, rose red to create red ones, bone meal to create white ones, dandelion yellow to create yellow ones, and lapis lazuli to create blue ones. Alright, so let's test these mods out. So first of all, just to get a bit of a standard for the testing, we use a bit of TNT, and if you just place deck cord beside it, that should be enough to set it off. Then we'll put some C4 over here, and lastly the time bomb, which you can actually set the time for it to explode. So I'm going to have it on 10 seconds. So we're better run, because that's got 10 seconds to blow. Alright, ready? So we'll set the other 2 off. So detonate all deck cord by right clicking on the detonator and click. So you can see that the C4 gives a much bigger explosion than the your TNT, and now I'm stuck in a hole. So as you can see, the little detonation area here was obviously the TNT, tiny little area, and then we got the C4 was about here, so that's this massive explosion here, and then the time bomb was about the same as the C4, just you can change the timer on it. Okay, next we got just the bomb, and you simply right click and the bomb should shoot off. So there we go, and it bounces. It's got a very cool bouncy animation, and then boom. So it's probably the same size as a TNT explosion, the bomb, but I mean you can throw it, so it's very useful. And then also we've got landmines. So right click to place it down. So this is your ordinary landmine, and then I'll place the other one over here, which is the personnel landmine. And if you right click on them again, you can also make them invisible. So you can sort of see the outline of the box that it is, but it's invisible. So this would be very useful for killing people, because you couldn't see them at all. So if we just walk over this, it'll explode, and didn't actually do much damage to me then, but I may not have damage turned on. So, and then this one, the personnel landmine, it shoots off a certain amount of arrows, I think, and should kill anything that runs over the top. And again, you can also make that invisible, but there's a block missing below it, so it looks a little bit sus. So anyway, walk over this, and I'm lagging out because there's bulk arrows. You can hear the arrows landing, and there they are. So that's, it shoots out a lot of arrows. I didn't actually realize it shot out as many arrows as I thought it did. So it's basically filled up my whole valley with arrows. So if you were actually on survival mode, that would absolutely annihilate anything that was anywhere near that explosion, I think. Alright, now let's get on to the more exciting explosives. So first of all is the tunneling one, or the tunneling explosive. So whatever direction you place it in is the direction the tunneling will occur. So it also is very stable, so it's not activated by this detonation cord. So we've got to use redstone to activate it, and all blocks should be kept. So if we place this here, look at that. And I think, yeah, it's a 3x3 by 30 deep mine. So this is absolutely massive. So this could make mining a whole lot easier too. Okay, next up is this bundled C4, or I think it's more like a cluster bomb. So place it down, and then detonation cord. Better make sure that this actually goes off, so put plenty around it. And then up here, and we should see this, well, I don't know how much destruction it's going to do, but I think it's going to be pretty big. So deck cord, and you can see that, and this is going to get hectic. Here we go. Yep. And it's, you notice that I got shoved back then, and that's because they sent out a shockwave. Okay, next we got the lava bomb, and as you can guess from the name, it's likely to create some lava. So we'll just see how much lava it actually does create. So here we go, detonate all cord, and that is a lot of lava. So that could be very effective in creating a new lava pool. Alright, Mod Valley was getting a bit destroyed, so to see the full effects of this one, so I'm going to set it right here, and then we'll surround it in our little detonation cords, and then we'll see what kind of damage it'll do. So we've got a nice, little forest here, and right click, detonate all cord. There it is, and boom. And you can notice that it not only does the massive radius of damage, but also sends out all these shock waves outwards. And it seems to be also, I'm not sure whether that's just because it's destroyed the wood, but it seems to be decaying some of the trees too. But that's definitely a massive explosion. Okay, just in case you didn't think Mod Valley was destroyed enough, I'll just finish her off. There we go. And I'm not even going to be able to notice what's going on for a little while. And there we go. So that was massive. Yep, okay, wow. As I'm flying through here at the moment, you can see it all rendering out. And that was only, one bit of the nuclear bombs in each of the, I think I put 6 out in total, and completely annihilated this whole area. We've just got a massive crater in the center now, and with bulk lava too. I should also just quickly mention that there is a safety feature in this mod, and in case you accidentally activate one of these charges, you can simply use the diffuser and right click on it, and it will just stop the explosion. Okay, next up is the smoke bombs, and all they do is behave much like a bomb, and when they explode, they'll just send off massive array of color like this. So we've got all 6 colors, and they should all explode in the same way. Yep, they definitely do. There we go. So that's the blue one, and then green, red, yellow, and black, and they all look the same, just in different colors. Alright, now to finish this mod off with some lovely fireworks. Let's see how it goes. Oh, that's nice. So anyway guys, this has been the More Explosives mod. Thanks for watching, Guester here, and peace!